about to get into this Lil Wayne Carter 5. It's been highly anticipated. People been waiting for this for, I don't know, probably almost as long as the fucking Detox. Not quite, but it's up there. So
5 years is
It was 7.
7?
6 or 7.
Oh yeah, 5+ years. My fault. Yeah.
So we're gonna go around. We're gonna give our, overall thoughts, and then break down some songs. How we feeling it.
So the intro of the song was his mom on the phone, crying, and saying you're the rock of my life. And then the second song is Don't Cry, but the song to me didn't have anything to do with his mom really, or him showing how much his mom means to him. So to me that kind of threw me off. And then so the bar that he had, I'm gonna criticize his bars because he had this one bar. He said, "Voice in my head, give me an earful. I got mind control over my control. I lost control but knew I'd find control. I let God control what I cannot control. Can't control the tears that I drop and roll." I mean, I don't know. I think that's why I never liked Lil Wayne, because I feel like he always does that play on words. But to me, to me it's a waste of bars. You could have used those 4 bars and said something more deep than that.
Yeah, he's the king of doing that sudden control, mind control. He repeats the same line and just flaps back and forth.
Yeah, because remember, a lot of his rhymes, he rhymes nigga with nigga. And it just has other stuff in between to make that the rhyme. He kind of just... That's one of my problems with Lil Wayne, when it comes to not all of his songs, because my feeling on Lil Wayne is, he puts out too much, and there's certain songs that are really, really good, that where, it works what he was doing, but then there's other songs where it doesn't connect, how you're saying, he could have went deeper with it. It's maybe that's something he could have worked on, but that's besides the point. But, that's how you were saying before, how Eminem, he'll, rhyme a word, then go off of that. He does that, but just not as intelligently, and, that's, my thing that bothers me. It's he's not... His lyrics aren't as complex as people think they are.
I specifically, when I write rhymes, I don't do that because I feel like that's lazy. You're using the same word to rhyme everything, and it's just lazy. It seems like you didn't put any thought into it. And like I said, I feel like that song, Don't Cry, should have been more correlated with his mom, since your mom was on the intro of it. I don't know. I didn't feel where he was going with that song. Mona Lisa, Kendrick washed him. To me,
Kendrick washed.
Yeah, he did. And then he says he's a rapper. What did he say on the album? He's a rapper, best rapper alive.
Yeah.
Kendrick just washed you on your song,
Well, he always says he's the best rapper alive. He said he's the best rapper alive, but you got to remember those people like Eminem and Jadakiss and Nas, Jay-Z, plenty of people that were still alive at the time that are leagues better than him. Mm-hmm. But it's just very good marketing.
I wouldn't say that on an album. I wouldn't put Kendrick on my feature. That's what I'm saying. I would put someone that's a little less.
Or
you should have did a feature with Trippie Redd.
Or do your best. Yeah, do your best. Show off. But
I don't even really think he did his best on Mona Lisa though, because I did like the fact that it was a story and he tried to go with a story, but it's just when Kendrick came on, rapping wise, he flow everything about it. It was just better than what Wayne's was. I was like, yo, you could just take off everything that Wayne did and just have Kendrick verse, and it'd be a way better song than what it was with all of him.
Facts. Yeah, so that's how I feel about it. I feel like it wasn't really... I tried to give it a listen because I know I'm not a fan, so I don't want to be I don't like him, it's whack. I tried to give it a listen. I think Dedication was another one that I kind of liked. It was a club song. But I feel like the album didn't really have any substance. For you to be missing for so many years, it really didn't have any substance to that. You didn't talk about Baby. You didn't talk about a lot of stuff.
Young Money albums don't have substance.
Well, yeah, a lot of Lil Wayne's music doesn't have substance.
Young Money, period. Their albums don't have substance.
Maybe, man. What were you gonna say?
That's all you feel about it?
Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
What tracks did you like? Any standouts?
Mona Lisa, I like I said, Dedication I like, but it was a club song, it was a pop. I didn't like the beats too. I feel like the beats with his flow didn't it didn't mesh. I feel like the beats were more on a pop side. I don't know. It wasn't a good mesh. I feel like his beat selection, he shouldn't have chose those beats.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Prestigious?
No, like I said, because I refuse to pay for music streaming service, and they have to do the stupid thing when you go to Lil Wayne, Carter 5. I'm like, all right, shuffle play. I'm like,
Talk to Spotify right now.
I don't really like shuffle play. I don't really like shuffle play, but you know, all right, I'll try to go through it. I get 3 songs in, and I'm going back to Carter 3 songs. Like, no, I want to hear the whole album. Like, how come I was able to listen to Drake's album
then you
from front
listen
to
to
back
Carter
the
3
first
songs
week?
for like 6 songs.
Well, the Carter 3 songs are better than these songs. Like, it wasn't really that much worth the wait. Like, the mixtapes in between, like, it was better than those. Like I said, I only heard 3 songs. But, like, the songs I heard on his mixtapes, that the free stuff he dropped was better than this. And I just kind of feel like you had people waiting 6-7 years. I know the mixtapes aren't the same as the albums, but... Well, Lil Wayne, it kind of is because the way he raps his whole style. But I just didn't like him. Like I said, like Mona Lisa, I think Kendrick, you could just have Kendrick's verse, it'd be fine. Don't Cry, I really wasn't feeling that. And then the other one that played was the one with Nicki Minaj. And I didn't even play the whole thing because, like, the beginning of it, I just, like you said, like, it was just hard to listen. It's kind of hard to listen to because I didn't like his whole flow, the beat, anything about it. Like, so I was like, this is a skippable song to me. And then that's all I heard.
So just to be clear, you only heard 3 songs of this whole.
No, yeah, that's why I said I can't really shit on it. But the 3 songs I heard, like I said, the only one I really liked was Mona Lisa. But the strength of it was Kendrick Lamar. Like, if Kendrick Lamar wasn't on it, it would have been a skippable song for me. And usually, like, Wayne has songs that, yeah, he has skippables, but he also has really great songs. So, like, I can't sit there and say, like, oh, well, this album was garbage. Like, I didn't hear the whole thing. I have to wait to hear the whole thing to really have my opinion on it. But those 3 songs, I just really wasn't feeling them like that. They were skippables to me.
Which songs were those?
I said that the one with Nicki Minaj, like, I didn't like anything about that, the first, like, the beginning of it, so
That's
it was
the Dark Side
skippable
of
to
the
me.
Moon.
Yeah, I just straight skipped it after, like, about a minute, because I was like, this is skippable.
It's skippable.
Well, it was, there's 23 tracks, and it was
There's
on
a lot of
shuffle play,
tracks.
so I didn't know, like, to me, that's a skippable. Like, you have skippables on 23 tracks, you have at least 10.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Depending on the artist.
Yeah, depending on the artist, you have at least 10. Like I said, that one I wasn't really feeling that
Maybe
much.
registration
Don't Cry, I
was-
just really didn't like that at all. And like I said, Mona Lisa, I liked it, but if not for Kendrick Lamar being on it, it would have been like I listened to it here and there, but for the most part, it's a skippable. I'll let it rock if I play the album from the back, but it's not a song I would go back to if it wasn't for Kendrick Lamar.
Well, seeing that I listened to the whole thing, I have several.
Are you a fan of Lil Wayne?
I'm not a fan of Lil Wayne, meaning that everything that he puts out I'm like cool with, but I do think that the Carter 2 is a classic. That's a classic hip hop of all time.
No, yeah, that definitely is.
So I respect him on that. Carter 3.
No.
Carter
No.
3
Carter 3 wasn't as good, but it had a lot of good songs on it.
I'm
You
not.
can't lie.
What I'm trying to say is that I'm not a fan, but I respect.
Commercial album.
I respect
But there
Lil
was
Wayne
good
as an
songs on
artist, and this is what we got to get into Lil Wayne and his impact. To be completely honest, Lil Wayne is the reason why we have garbage music right now. Because all of these niggas are Lil Wayne clones.
No, yeah, we don't know that.
But
everything that they do, like the drug use, the dreads,
the lean, the dreads,
tattoos.
the skateboarding, the face tattoos.
Yeah, it's all because of Lil
Every
Wayne.
little person
That's true.
is
I
a
didn't
Lil
even think about
Wayne
that.
clone.
Ask any of those rappers, like the quote unquote
Lil
humble
Wayne.
rappers.
Lil Wayne.
Ask them who their favorite
Idols.
rapper is. It's
Fair
Lil
enough.
Wayne. It's always Lil Wayne. They say he's the GOAT.
It's either Lil Wayne,
Wow.
Kanye,
Oh yeah,
or 50
Kanye.
Cent.
Yeah.
Of those, they were the game changers. They changed this whole thing. So I have to give Lil Wayne props. These are all his kids. The problem with this album is these kids do it better than you. Like, I would much rather listen to Young Thug right now than listen to this shit. This shit was pure, unadulterated garbage. Like,
Damn, another Young Money.
another Young Money, and this is third in the Young Money trio of releases that this year. This is way behind Nicki Minaj. Even Nicki Minaj had more cohesion than this shit. And I hate to say it, like I gotta break the shit down. Hold on.
We made it through Nicki Minaj.
I gotta break the shit down.
Break it down. Let's go.
Rest in peace, Triple X. I fuck with him. Why is he singing on this shit? Like, this shit was the worst. And this is all of the songs. The only song on here that had a good singing feature was his daughter. Like, Regina, that's his daughter, right?
Yeah,
Regina, that's his daughter?
Something like that.
Yeah, the features were all good except for rest
She
in
killed
peace.
it. His daughter killed
Except
it. As a matter of fact, he should have put her on all of the features because Ashanti sounded like garbage on here.
Nah, chill. I like Ashanti.
Nah,
I
this
like
was
that song.
this was
I
horrible.
like her part.
Nah, this was horrible. I don't know what you was listening to. Nivea sounded bad, and this crooning "Don't Cry" is supposed to be about your mother. And I want to give respect to the fact that he had some substance, and it kind of made you think that the album was going in this way. And no, it wasn't. Like he has songs here and there about certain, like I don't even know what the fuck this album was about. I don't really know.
I mean, it was like the name, the Carter. I figured it didn't have any concept to it, so it was just a bunch of rap.
Yeah, but the picture is him and his mom.
No, that's true, and it starts with his mom. And
but
then
he
doesn't touch,
go anywhere
he doesn't
with
touch
that.
anything about that.
It doesn't go anywhere. Don't Cry. That was a horrible song. I don't know why X was on it.
That was on the chalkboard.
Yeah, it grated my ears. Like it wasn't anything that like this. It's old X. Like Triple X doesn't even make songs like that anymore. So it's like old X. Like all of this stuff sounds outdated. All of the beats, except for Mona Lisa and I think Open Letter, were garbage.
Swiss Beats has one on there.
He got Uproar, but I didn't like that one either. I think that was a mediocre Swiss Beats.
And I've seen a lot of people post that one, like saying that was their favorite song. That's
I like
so
the
weird.
beat. I like the beat.
People that were online saying this is a masterpiece or this was the greatest, and this is garbage. The beats were whack. The beats were whack.
I don't think the beats
super whack.
I don't think the beats were whack. I just think the beats weren't for him. Like
But this is Lil Wayne. This is the greatest rapper alive. Okay, if the beats are not whack, the songs that he put to the beats didn't work.
Yeah, that's why I said
I'm
it doesn't
I'm gonna be honest.
Nah.
You can't say that the beats were not for him because when M did the whole "Not Like Us" with Royce, that's nowhere near a shady beat. Nowhere near a shady beat. They destroyed that beat.
Yeah,
to show how good of an MC that they are.
But these beats, these are like 2008, 2009 beats. Like bad 2008, 2009 Lil Wayne, not good Lil Wayne. Like this is all bad Lil Wayne. With the beat selection, he could have got beats from Murder or somebody else. Like he could have got some real popping like beats that people are doing now, and I would have respected this. This just sounds old and dated.
Well, if he would have got some old stuff, he could have got Justice League.
But if you listen to
Fresh.
But if you listen to Sorry for the Wait series, he puts out freestyles of like the most current songs. Like I can't really think off the top of my head, but he has a lot of like current freestyles to him. And like I said, the bars from those songs sound better than what I heard from this album. So I'm like, all right, if this was made recently, like you could have got these big producers like to give you the
Nah, you could tell these are old beats. Like these don't sound like new. A lot of them were mad low. Like I didn't even like how the album was mixed. Like for a professional album, this shit sounded like a mixtape. Like the beats were low, and Lil Wayne is one of those rapidy rap type dudes. So when you are a rapidy rap type dude, you need something to break it up. Like when he like there was a couple songs like Open Safe that I liked where he was just rapping.
He always has a track.
But those are the like Open Safe. Open Safe should have had a feature. That was the song where it kind of sounded like that West Coast like YG type sound. He should have had YG or somebody on the West Coast like be a feature on that.
Yeah.
Like he didn't really have a lot of features on here that wasn't with somebody singing or somebody doing the Travis Scott thing. Like there was no real rappers on this. I mean Snoop Dogg made an appearance, but he just did the hook. There were no rappers on here.
Well, Kendrick.
And besides Kendrick, it was the standalone, and that was the best song of the album. Like there's no real rappers on here that can push Lil Wayne to like try something different. Mind you, all of the raps were good. I liked all of the rapping part of it.
Lil Wayne?
But all of the music around it, I just think was bad. The beat selections, the hooks were garbage.
The hook on the first track, I heard the intro, then I heard the second track, and I was like, wow, this is horrible. I'm gonna finish it.
And I actually, you know what? I would have liked that song if he would have got somebody better to sing it.
That was what I was saying too. The couple songs I heard, like they sounded like really like emo-ish, like that Kid Cudi style. So like when you hear the "Don't Cry," like if it would have released back then, like it would have made more sense to like Kid Cudi do that chorus. Like
Kid Cudi do it now.
If Kid Cudi did this would have been fire.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like sonically. Not even if they did it like even if they did it back then. Like Kid Cudi is a better vocalist than Triple X.
That's what I mean. Like sonically, the songs I heard, like they're very emo, like that emo sound. So like that's why another thing that like kind of turned it off to me because like right now that's not really like a style that like everybody's into. Like I'm not really into that right now. Like it's.
But see, that's the thing. I don't think it's the emo style. It just sounded bad.
This is true. That's
it did not sound good. Like you need a better singer if you're gonna croon and you're gonna hold a note. Like you need somebody that can hold a note better. I would have rather hear Triple X rapping than him singing in this way because Triple X kind of has that unorthodox, like unmastered sound. Like that he kind of made famous recently, where it's like it sounds like you made it in a garage, and that's cool when he does it. When Lil Wayne does it, it doesn't sound good. Like it sounded bad. Like, and that's what this whole album just sounded like, song after song of Lil Wayne trying to do what the young littles do now better. Him trying to do that. Like I wanted to hear something like 444 type. I wanted to hear something like Kamikaze type, where it's like. You're trying something completely different. Because he's trying to do the Lil Wayne thing. And I feel like all the young people do it better than him. Yeah. They have better beats. They have better hooks. They have better features. Kendrick is the only one on rapping on here. And one Snoop Dogg. And everybody else is singing. And to me, I know you said you liked it, but that Ashanti hook was bad. That shit was bad, bro.
To be honest.
Like,
to be completely transparent, I do have a little crush on Ashanti.
So you biased.
I am a little biased.
So you heard it and you was just like, yo, that shit sound good.
That shit is fire.
Yo, let them know. Stand for your shit. Facts,
well,
yo.
Stand up for your woman.
Facts. Nah. I'm gonna be on the show. Cassie, all Cassie should be platinum to me. Right. Like double platinum, first day it drop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she could sing better than Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
What? Whitney who? Fuck you mean, yo? Cassie the only skinny girl I like at that? Shit. I really think she could blow.
But yo, this is not for the culture. If you like this, you're a Lil Wayne fan. If you on here talk about some masterpiece, you're a damn lie. You don't understand music, and you really didn't listen to this shit because this shit was whack. This shit was worse than Nicki's album.
A lot of people don't care about the bars, you know. They just care about.
It's melodies now. It's all about being melodic.
Even those were bad. Even the melodies were bad.
This is true. I heard.
This was just bad music. Like
I said, I only listened to one track. I'm not quite.
Son.
I haven't liked Lil Wayne in a while.
You didn't need to listen to more than one, and you could tell where this was going.
Carter 2 was a classic.
Classic.
Sounds so much like Currency. Why?
Yo, Currency's having a kid though. Shout out to him too as well.
But this is the thing. I loved all of the rapping.
His bars sounded good.
His flow rapping?
The music sounded
Some
bad.
flows I didn't like more than others, but that's Lil Wayne has always had multiple flows. But I liked all of the rapping.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying too.
Bars
Like
here and there.
That's another thing too on Mona Lisa when he was doing that. That flow did not sound right with him saying it. Like it sounds better when other people do it, but with him doing like.
I think he's trying to do that Migos flow.
Kind of. Like I can't really. A little bit. He was doing that. Damn it, like kind of like a French Montana type thing. Like it's just other people do it better of what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
But Lil Wayne usually like his flow like is usually pretty well on like beats. Like I can always say that about him. He has a pretty good flow.
Yeah. No, in some songs his flow was on point. Like he had a good flow. It's just like the bars.
But this is a man with multiple flows. So
yeah.
I always give him credit. He has a whole bunch of different flows. But the craziest thing is Lil Wayne got a. I'm gonna give him this one because I feel like he just released this. He had a lot of these music in the tuck already. This can't be new music. This can't be. It can't be. There's no way it could be. These beats sound old. They sound dated. There's a couple songs on there that sounded like old Drake songs.
Oh,
like,
there was one. Yeah, the one that he was singing on.
Yeah,
it reminded me just. I think I wrote it down. I actually wrote it down. Yeah, it reminded me just like a Drake song.
It sounded like old whack Young Money. Old whack Young Money, not the good Young Money, but the old whack.
What About Me?
Wait,
was that a song? What About Me? Yeah, What About Me?
Yeah, featuring that Sosa Man or whatever.
Yeah, the beat sounded like a 40s beat.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a bad version of Drake. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like these were all in the tuck before. Like they can't be a lot of because he didn't have any current events. You know what I'm saying?
No,
he wasn't rapping about nothing particular that happened. Like I feel like it was old songs. Like I'm trying to figure out in my head. I listened to it twice. What did I just listen to? What was he rapping about?
Yeah.
I mean, now mind you, he got off the drug thing a little bit. Like he didn't really talk too much about drugs.
Well, because I think at that time he was like
he was
came out of jail,
go,
so he was trying to get clean at that
trying
time.
to get clean.
Yeah.
Okay, but then it's like you kind of started this whole drug like lean thing. Why are you not talking?
Yeah, exactly. You should be the one.
You should be the one. He should be the main one that has an album that
he started.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just
he popularized it.
He popularized
He's the biggest
it. Every video he had the lean cup. All right, every video. Go back and watch all his videos.
Pimp C.
But Lil Wayne is
not
more famous than Pimp C.
He wasn't mainstream.
Yeah, Pimp
he made all of these. He made all of these
was.
niggas. Nobody was having fucking face tattoos. Nobody was doing double lean cups. He started all this stuff. He started it.
You know, then the thing is, all these like rappers who like that came out of the woodwork saying, "Oh, I don't know how it started. Where did they all come from?" But then you sit there and say like, "Oh yeah, Lil Wayne is like impact on the culture." Like that's why. Like you say you don't get it, but you're also praising Lil Wayne as being like the impact of the culture. That's what he created.
Yeah.
I feel like if he was gonna, a bunch of junkies. I feel like if he was gonna make Carter 5, he should have made a Carter 5 that was more in line to 444. Or we need let's say he had this in the tuck already. I need his next album to be something more like 444.
Yeah.
Something more like he's never been on the forefront of nothing positive, whether it's Black Lives Matter or anything like that. But I would want to hear something from Substance, Rehab, something like that.
Exactly.
Like we didn't get none of that shit. I don't know what he's been doing this past.
But he's never delivered anything. He's never been the type of person like you're going to Substance
past
the Carter 2. Carter 2 has Substance tracks on there.
I think he had one song on Carter 3 that had like real substance. That like that last song or something like that. It was like towards the end.
Oh, that one everybody liked?
Yeah, I think it was the last one. I was like, I forgot the name to it. I'm so sorry, but had the dude singing on the chorus. And he was kind of talking about Hurricane Katrina a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Hurricane Katrina track, right.
Yeah, I forgot the name to it. Yeah, that was like the only song in a long time that he had like any real substance to it. Other than that, it's just him rapping.
I mean, you also gotta understand Lil Wayne he's not really a substance having rapper, so.
But he just had a birthday. What did he turn? He just turned 40?
Not like 38.
38? This long? You don't got shit to talk about? Nothing?
Yeah, nigga, you remember when they asked him about Black Lives Matter? You remember his answer?
I don't need him to talk about Black Lives Matter. I'm not even looking for that. I don't want him to talk about
I know.
Anything of some type of substance. He started the album with talking about his mom. Why he ain't have the whole album talk about some type of relationship with his mom? He only got like a few things, little insight here and there. It's just a bunch of noise. It just sounds like a bunch of noise, a bunch of tracks after another. It's more like a glorified mixtape. Like my final thoughts on this is, Lil Wayne gotta. I'm gonna give him this one because I feel like he just released this. He had a lot of these music in the tuck already. This can't be new music. This can't be. It can't be. There's no way it could be. These beats sound old. They sound dated. There's a couple songs on there that sounded like old Drake songs.
Oh,
like,
there was one. Yeah, the one that he was singing on.
Yeah,
it reminded me just. I think I wrote it down. I actually wrote it down. Yeah, it reminded me just like a Drake song.
It sounded like old whack Young Money. Old whack Young Money. Not the good Young Money, but the old whack.
What About Me?
Wait,
was that a song? What About Me? Yeah, What About Me?
Yeah, featuring that Sosa Man or whatever.
Yeah, the beat sounded like a 40s beat.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a bad version of Drake. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like these were all in the tuck before. Like, there can't be a lot of... Because he didn't have any current events. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
he wasn't rapping about nothing particular that happened. Like, I feel like it was old songs. Like, I'm trying to figure out in my head, I listened to it twice. What did I just listen to? What was he rapping about?
Yeah.
I mean, now, mind you, he got off the drug thing a little bit. Like, he didn't really talk too much about drugs.
Well, because I think at that time he was like came out of jail, so he was trying to get clean at that time.
Trying to get clean. Yeah. Okay, but then it's like you kind of started this whole drug like lean thing. Why are you not talking?
Yeah, exactly. You should be the one.
You should be the one. He should be the main one that has an album now.
He started.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just
he popularized it.
He popularized
the biggest figure.
Every video he had the lean cup. All right. Every video. Go
Pimp
back
C.
and watch all his videos.
Pimp C.
But Lil Wayne is
not
more famous than
mainstream.
Pimp C.
Yeah, he wasn't mainstream.
Yeah, Pimp C
he
was
made
mainstream.
he
He's
made
not
all of
as
these.
big as-
He
as
made
Wayne
all of these
was.
niggas. Nobody was having fucking face tattoos. Nobody was doing double lean cups. He started all this stuff. He started it.
You know, the thing is, all these like rappers who like that came out of the woodwork saying, "Oh, I don't know how it started. Where did they all come from?" But then you sit there and say like, "Oh yeah, Lil Wayne is like impact on the culture." Like that's why. Like you say you don't get it, but you're also praising Lil Wayne as being like the impact in the culture. That's what he created.
Yeah.
I feel like if he was gonna,
junkies.
I feel a bunch of junkies. I feel like if he was gonna make Carter
That's messed
5,
up.
he should have made a Carter 5 that was more in line to 444. Or we need let's say he had this in the tuck already. I need his next album to be something more like 444.
Yeah.
Something more like he's never been on the forefront of nothing positive, whether it's Black Lives Matter or anything like that. But I would want to hear something from Substance, Rehab, something like that.
Exactly.
Like we didn't get none of that shit. I don't know what he's been doing this
Yeah,
past.
But
since
he's never delivered
He's
anything
never been the type of person like been going to
substance past the
substance.
Carter 2.